Our favorite angle grinder automatically adjusts speed and torque. Rely on a quality angle grinder for cutting, grinding, carving, and a host of other tasks. We tested a variety of models to find the best options.
By Glenda Taylor, by Timothy Dale, by Tom Scalisi.
Updated July 14, 2025, 4:05 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Best overall. Makita XAG04Z 18-volt 5-inch brushless cordless angle grinder on a white background. Makita 18V LXT cordless cutoff/angle grinder. See it.
Best bang for the buck.
The best angle grinder option. DeWalt DCG 412B cordless 4.5-inch angle grinder on sale now. DeWalt DCG 412B cordless 4.5-inch angle grinder. See it. Best for rust removal. The best angle grinder option. Bosch Profactor 18V X-Lock Angle Grinder Kit.
Bosch Profactor 18V X-Lock Angle Grinder Kit.
See it. The best angle grinder options.
Photo. Tom Scalisi for Bob Vila.
We may earn revenue from the products available on this page and participate in affiliate programs. Learn more. Deal alert. Our best bang for the buck is an even better deal right now. The DeWalt DCG 412B cordless 4.5-inch angle grinder cuts, polishes, and removes old material easily, and now you can get it for just $99, a savings of $70. Hurry, this deal won't last long. Although they're often overshadowed by flashier power tools, angle grinders are workhorses that are indispensable for cutting, grinding, polishing, and more. We researched over 25 top-rated angle grinders and then chose 9 for hands-on testing in our garages and workshops. The Makita 18V LXT cordless cutoff/angle grinder earned the top spot in our tests for its easy-to-use automatic speed and torque adjustment, lock-on switch, and top speed of 8,500 revolutions per minute, RPM. Read on to learn more about this versatile tool and find out how the following models earned a spot in our lineup of the best angle grinders. Best overall, Makita 18V LXT cordless cutoff/angle grinder.
Jump to review.
Best bang for the buck, DeWalt DCG 412B cordless 4.5-inch angle grinder.
Jump to review.
Best for rust removal, Bosch Profactor 18V X-Lock Angle Grinder Kit.
Jump to review.
Best 7-9-inch, Makita 40V Max XGT Paddle Switch Angle Grinder Kit.
Jump to review.
Best corded, Portacable 7.5 amp small angle grinder tool.
Jump to review.
Best heavy duty, DeWalt DWE 402 4.5-inch small angle grinder tool.
Jump to review.
The best angle grinder options.
Photo. Tom Scalisi for Bob Vila. Disc size RPM power source.
Makita 18V LXT cordless cutoff/angle grinder 4.5 to 5 inches 8,518 volt V lithium-ion battery. DeWalt DCG 412B cordless 4.5-inch angle grinder 4.5 to 5 inches 8020 V lithium-ion battery. Bosch Profactor 18V X-Lock Angle Grinder Kit 5 to 6 inches not listed 18V rechargeable Bosch battery. Makita 40V Max XGT Paddle Switch Angle Grinder Kit 7 to 9 inches 6640 V rechargeable battery. Portacable 7.5 amp small angle grinder tool 4.5 inches 10,000 corded. DeWalt DWE 402 4.5-inch small angle grinder tool 4.5 inches up to 11,000 corded. Our top picks. Based on their quality of features and performance, these are the best angle grinders for DIYers and pros alike. DeWalt Angle Grinder Tool, DWE 402, on a white background. DeWalt DWE 402 4.5-inch small angle grinder. See it. Photo, Amazon. What we like.
Pro grande capability.
Delivers 11,000 revolutions per minute with an 11 amp motor. Speed boosting button on the handle. What we don't like.
Not much vibration control.
Product specs. Disc size, 4.5 inches. RPM, up to 11,000. Power source, corded. Our ratings, ease of use 4 out of 5, performance 5 out of 5, maneuverability 4 out of 5, handle comfort 3 out of 5, value 4 out of 5. Heavy-duty projects such as production welding and cutting require a grinder that can keep up, and DeWalt's DWE402 can handle the job. This burly machine features an 11-amp motor and spins 4.5-inch grinding and cutting wheels at speeds up to 11,000 revolutions per minute. We found the DWE402 to be the ideal cutting and welding grinder for our work, though not everyone will need its power and high-speed capabilities. It cut through angle iron faster than any other grinder, and it made short work of our large, lumpy, amateur-grade welds, though it's definitely a pro-grade tool, and the speed boosting button on the handle base helped a lot. While this is one of the best variable speed angle grinders, neither the DWE402's vibration control nor its grip got much attention on the drawing board. Get the DeWalt DWE402 angle grinder at Amazon, Lowe's, the Home Depot, or Acme Tools. Jump to our top picks. How we chose and tested the best angle grinders.
The best angle grinders. Photo, Glenda Taylor for Bob Vila.
Testing stats. Products tested 9.
Time spent testing 11 hours.
Tests performed 3. Price range $45 to $555. We used each grinder to cut through angle iron, switching grinders between each cut until we felt comfortable with each model's strengths and weaknesses. We timed ourselves when cutting iron to determine how long each cut took and how easy the different models were to use. Then, we attached different discs and polished rusted steel, scored bricks for precise breaks, restored weathered wood to its original fresh look, and cleaned out bolt threads until they looked new. As we tested, we awarded points based on a rubric. The better an angle grinder performed on a test or assessment, the more points it received. After testing, we averaged the points to determine our top pick and categorized the other grinders as to their best use. Ease of use, performance, maneuverability, handle, comfort, value. Makita 18V LXT cordless cutoff/angle grinder 4/5, 5/5, 5/5, 5/5, 5 out of 5. DeWalt DCG 412B cordless 4.5-inch angle grinder 4.5/54.8/54.5/54.5/5/5/5.
Bosch Profactor 18VX Lock Angle Grinder Kit 5 quinti 5 quinti 4.8/55 quinti 4 quinti. Makita 40V Max X GT Paddle Switch Angle Grinder Kit 4.5/5 4.8/55 quinti 4 quinti 4.8/5. Porter Cable 7.5 Amp Small Angle Grinder Tool 4 quinti 4 quinti 4 quinti 3 quinti 4 quinti.
DeWalt DWE402 4.5-inch small angle grinder tool 4/5, 5/5, 4/5, 3/5, 4/5. What to consider when choosing an angle grinder. When you're shopping for the right angle grinder, there are a few things to understand before clicking Add to Cart. The best angle grinders may have unique features and different power sources, and some might simply be better suited to particulars. Many models come with interchangeable discs, some made for cutting and others with an abrasive edge for grinding, that can be swapped out based on the application. For safety, a guard sits between the disc and the handle to protect the operator. Consider the following points when shopping for a good quality grinder. Disc size. Angle grinders come in sizes, denoted by a number that refers to the maximum diameter of the grinding wheel or disc it will handle. For most DIY projects, a 4-, 4.5-, or 5-inch disc will suffice. In fact, these compact sizes and weights are ideal for DIYers, as larger discs can become unwieldy or tedious to work with. Larger discs, up to 9 inches, are more commonly used in industrial situations by professionals and are able to cut through thick pieces of material. As the disc gets larger, the grinder itself must be larger to handle the cutting strength. This translates to a heavier tool that's more likely to cause hand fatigue than small angle grinders.
Power source and motor type.
Angle grinders are available as corded and cordless models. Corded angle grinders typically generate more power at a consistent level due to the direct connection to the outlet. Many of these models provide 10,000 to 11,000 revolutions per minute. But corded models restrict the user to a physical location, limiting range without an extension cord. The cords can also be a tripping hazard and a nuisance while working on a project. Typically, cordless angle grinders lack the sheer power of their corded counterparts. Functionality depends on battery capacity, so a dead battery could mean downtime in the middle of the project. On the plus side, cordless angle grinders offer hassle-free mobility and are better for use in tight spaces. These models deliver 8,500 to 9,000 revolutions per minute, which can work effectively for a wide range of grinding applications. Additionally, the type of motor, brushed or brushless, can make a difference. While fewer angle grinders have brushed motors these days, some still exist. They're often less expensive, but in time the brushes can wear out and need replacing. Brushless motors, on the other hand, last longer and provide more torque and power and are less likely to overheat than brushed motors. Speed. Angle grinder speed is measured in RPM. Speeds typically range between 5,000 and 10,000 revolutions per minute, though some very robust grinders reach up to 12,000 revolutions per minute. Keep in mind, however, that the RPM rating is under no-load conditions, meaning that the disc isn't cutting or grinding anything, just spinning in the air. Once the disc is cutting or grinding, that speed will lower considerably. Obviously, the higher the RPM, the easier and more quickly the tool can cut through the target material. But the disc also becomes hotter at higher speeds and could be vulnerable to rupture, creating an injury risk. Be sure to use the correct disc for the task, and note the maximum supported speed marked on the disc. For example, a disc rated at 7,500 revolutions per minute that is running faster can break under the force, sending shards of the grinder wheel flying. The best angle grinder option, DeWalt DCG 412B cordless 4.5-inch angle grinder on sale now. DeWalt DCG 412B cordless 4.5-inch angle grinder. See it. Photo, Amazon. What we like. Accepts 4.5 and 5-inch discs. Compatible with all DeWalt 20V batteries.
Powerful 8,000 giri al minuto motor.
Tool-free wheel change. What we don't like. Tool only. Doesn't come with battery. Product specs. Disc size 4.5 to 5 inches.
RPM 8,000. Power source 20V lithium-ion battery.
Our ratings: ease of use 4.5/5, performance 4.8/5, maneuverability 4.5/5, handle comfort 4.5/5, value 5 out of 5. If you're a fan of DeWalt's 20V Max Power tool line, check out the DCG 412B angle grinder, which sells at a budget-friendly price. This is another tool-only pick, but it accepts all DeWalt 20V rechargeable batteries, so you can swap between tools as needed. This is a powerful grinder, and it accepts both 4.5 and 5-inch discs with standard 5/8-inch arbors. The DCG 412B is a workhorse. It doesn't come with many bells and whistles, but if you're looking for a powerful angle grinder with tool-free wheel change that boasts 8,000 revolutions per minute, you won't regret buying it. This DeWalt model excelled in our tests, quickly removing old and weathered wood surfaces, cutting through steel rebar, and polishing rusty steel plate until we could see our reflection. One of the nicest things about this grinder is that it accepts most types of discs on the market. You don't need to purchase DeWalt discs exclusively. Although it'd be great if the DCG 412B came with a battery and charger, it's still a great investment at this price. Get the DeWalt DCG 412B angle grinder at Amazon, Ace Hardware, or the Home Depot. Best for rust removal. The best angle grinder option. Bosch ProFactor 18V X-Lock Angle Grinder Kit.
Bosch ProFactor 18V X-Lock Angle Grinder Kit.
See it. Photo, Amazon. What we like. Larger disc capacity, up to 6 inches. Includes battery and charger. Quick and easy disc changes. What we don't like. Compatible only with Bosch X-Lock discs. Product specs. Disc size, 5 to 6 inches. RPM, not listed.
Power source, 18V rechargeable Bosch battery.
Our ratings: ease of use 5 out of 5, performance 5 out of 5, maneuverability 4.8 out of 5, handle comfort 5 out of 5, value 4 out of 5. With a larger dimension disc, up to 6 inches, the Bosch ProFactor angle grinder is very well suited to sanding and polishing tasks. We tested it by cutting steel, sanding away the top layer of weathered wood, and polishing steel plate that was badly rusted. It did a good job in all our tests, but it excelled in polishing away rust and returning the steel plate to its original shiny surface. We like that Bosch includes a high-capacity 18V angle grinder battery and a charger with this grinder, and also provides a case for carrying the tool and accessories. The X-brake on the ProFactor is better than many we tested. When we let our finger off the trigger, it quickly slowed to a stop. That's a great safety feature. The thing we liked the best about the Profactor also has a downside. The tool has an X-lock mount that requires only slight pressure to snap a new disc in place. That's a great time and labor saver, but the tool is incompatible with the standard grinder discs you can pick up at any hardware store. We had to purchase Bosch X-lock discs, and they're on the pricey side. Still, if you're looking for a powerful angle grinder with up to 6-inch discs, the Profactor is a top contender. Get the Bosch angle grinder at Amazon, Lowe's, or Zorro. Best 7 to 9-inch.
The best angle grinder option. Makita 40V Max X GT Paddle Switch Angle Grinder Kit. Makita 40V Max X GT Paddle Switch Angle Grinder Kit.
See it.
Photo. Ace Tool.
What we like. Ideal for large-scale projects.
Paddle switch for convenience and safety.
Proven performance in testing. Good ergonomics. Designed for comfort. 7-inch angle grinder, up to 9-inch discs. What we don't like. Not suitable for working in tight spots. On the heavy side at 10.8 pounds. Product specs. Disc size, 7 to 9 inches.
RPM, 6,600. Power source, 40V rechargeable battery.
Our ratings, ease of use 4.5/5, performance 4.8/5, maneuverability 5 out of 5, handle comfort 4 out of 5, value 4.8/5.
Are come the big boys.
This is not a mini angle grinder, but when you need maximum power and a large grinding/sanding/polishing surface, look no further than Makita's 7 to 9-inch angle grinder. The larger dimension discs mean deeper scores in bricks, and they make quick work of grinding down surfaces. The Makita GAG10M1 has a paddle switch spanning a large handle section. This makes it convenient to operate, but also adds a safety measure by quickly breaking the spin if you release the switch. We found this Makita angle grinder to be not only powerful but also well designed. It weighs a hefty 10.8 pounds, but by gripping both the body and the accessory handle, we could control the grinder without hand fatigue. This grinder quickly removed old weathered wood and stripped rust from steel plates. It cut quickly through steel rebar and made fast and accurate scores on masonry bricks. It comes with a 7-inch guard and a 9-inch guard, and it will also take smaller discs. We used a wire wrap disc with the GAG10M1 to clean and restore the thread on large bolts, and it did a great job. If you need an angle grinder for occasional detail sanding, cutting, or grinding, this isn't it. This tool is better suited for big projects and professional uses. Get the Makita 40V angle grinder at the Home Depot, Ace Tool, or Zorro. Best corded. Porter cable angle grinder tool, 4 to 1/2-inch, PC 750 AG, on a white background.
Porter cable 7.5 amp small angle grinder.
See it. Photo, Amazon. What we like. Top-mounted handle position. Comfortable trigger switch.
Powerful 7.5 amp motor.
What we don't like. Vibration may cause hand fatigue. Product specs. Disc size, 4.5 inches.
RPM, 10,000.
Power source, corded. Our ratings, ease of use 4 out of 5, performance 4 out of 5, maneuverability 4 out of 5, handle comfort 3 out of 5, value 4 out of 5. This Porter cable product is one of the top corded angle grinder options for dependable power. It's a heavy-duty angle grinder that spins a 4.5-inch disc at speeds up to 10,000 revolutions per minute, providing plenty of speed and power for workshop use. This electric grinder was truly in its element as we worked on a metalworking project, handling cuts and grinds nicely. While it doesn't have the most power compared to others on our list, it's pretty close. It's also one of the only grinders to feature a traditional trigger switch, which we felt was easy to use and more intuitive than most. We also appreciated the top mount position for the handle attachment, as it can make cutting much more manageable. The one negative worth mentioning is that vibration control isn't top tier, so although it can take all-day use, the user's hands and wrists might tire. Get the Porter cable angle grinder at Amazon, Tractor Supply Company, or Acme Tools. Voltage/amperage. Angle grinders measure power output potential in volts and amperes, amps. Cordless angle grinders use volts to measure the power available from their battery, with most cordless models using 18V or 20V batteries and outliers ranging from 7.5 volts to 24 volts. The magic number in most cordless grinder power tools is 18 volts to 20 volts, offering the best mix of affordability and functionality. Voltage readings on corded angle grinders only indicate whether they can be used with 120-volt or 220-volt power outlets. Shoppers can assess the power output potential of corded models by checking amperage, which ranges from 5 amps to 15 amps. Larger discs will require a larger output, so expect 7 or 9-inch grinders to have a higher power output potential.